Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and I have just dyed my eyebrows. Can you tell? So today I was going to share some things that I received for Christmas, talk about the holidays, maybe chat about the new year and goals and things like that. Gosh, I feel like somebody messed with my freaking camera again. Let me fix it. All right, so let's just talk about what's on my body right now. I got this sweater. I've been wanting this for a couple of years. It is kind of like it's like a balloon sleeve, so it's tighter up here and then it's tighter around the wrist and then it kind of balloons out, but it's hard to see. I love this color combo so much. I love pink and orange and pink and red and like a light lavender mixed with like a red orange. I don't know, I just love that color combo. So this is my second time wearing it. I absolutely adore it. It makes me feel super happy. I got a couple palettes which I don't know why I do this to myself, but Melt is just my favorite. I think it's just my favorite eyeshadow company for me personally, and so thank you, Aunt Becky. These went on sale. This is the Melt Nightmare Before Christmas collab, and it's Halloween Town and Christmas Town, and also just like look at Oogie Boogie. I don't know if you can see the switch in it or not. Anyway, so I'm excited to use these. I'm definitely going to be doing some looks. I like that they do always put kind of similar tones in their palettes, but those are some of my favorite tones and it's my favorite formula. So why not? I mean, hopefully it's the same formula. This is Christmas Town with Jack on it. Ooh, can you see it? Oh, yep, that one was a good one. This one has a little bit more cool toned, but it's got like this deep dark red and it's got the greens, like the pukey greens that I love. So very excited about that. Jen also got me a palette, and I kind of talked about this, but at the end of the year, I don't typically focus on beauty stuff. I focus more on home stuff. So I kind of knew this existed, but I really hadn't looked at much holiday stuff, and this is a gorgeous palette. Like I'm really pumped about this. So thank you so much, Jen, because the metallics are insanely beautiful and the neutrals are super soft. It's the Tarte Holiday Palette, the Bejeweled, I believe. And this is great because if I had to do like a super small kit, I could use this kit or this shadow palette on almost anyone, and it is just absolutely stunning. Like, just to see, like, very soft metallics, just absolutely stunning. And I used to use a lot more Tarte, but like I haven't purchased a lot for my kit, so I'm really pumped about this, and for myself as well. Like, neutrals just look beautiful on everybody. I got a few lovely things in my stocking, like some new hairbands. These are a little thick, but I think I can do like buns and stuff with them, and like look at the colors. Hello. I got a Catrice cream blush. I've kind of been playing with this a little bit. The color is stunning. We'll see how it fares on my skin. If not, you know, I will pass it on because I do want things to be used and it's not personal. Like, when it comes to gifts, like if I give you a gift and you can't use it, either tell me and let's return it and get you something you can use and love, or pass it on to someone who can, right? And makeup is very personal, and I adore the color, but I got to use it some more to see if it's going to work because, alas, nothing stays on my skin. I also got a travel facial cleanser, which is awesome because, to be honest, I have a lot of travel things, but I don't have a travel cleanser. And this is the most hilarious thing because I've already chugged some of this. Pepto-Bismol. Thanks, Freddie. All right, some bigger things that I asked for was, well, this sweater, and I got some Doc Martin Mary Jane, so I'll put a picture of those here. Those were a big expense, and I got those from Freddie. That was like my big gift, and I am really pumped because it's very nostalgic, number one. Number two, I used to wear them all the time, and I needed a new pair of neutral shoes that are closed toe to wear with dresses and pants and things like that, that weren't boots, weren't heels, and weren't open toe sandals. And I broke those shoes. Well, I broke them because I wore them for probably 8 years straight with everything. And so these are kind of going to take the place of those shoes, and they're going to last forever because they're leather. So I'm breaking those in right now, and I absolutely adore them. I also got a phone thing that you can use it to like film with if you wanted to, because it'll stick on a table. But I purchased it, or I had it on my list. I did not purchase it. It was a gift. This was from Charlene, Freddie's mommy. And you can use this on the airplane. And so not every airplane now has a little phone thing for you to put in front of you. So this can fit on the pull down table, the fold down table, like when you want to eat and drink and stuff, and it fits in there for you to be able to watch your phone. If there's not a TV, if there's not one of these already there, which I do think that some planes are doing that, and I've missed that, but some planes still are not. So this gives you the option to watch things on the plane. Another technology thing I got from Charlene was a big camera phone holder that you can do flat lays photography, or directly above what you're doing. So like if I was doing a crafting video or like a declutter video, you could see it from the top, which is, I'm very, very, very excited about this. So it doesn't seem like anything exciting, but it basically creates a 90-degree angle on whatever desk or table you have to do videos above. So really pumped about, like truly pumped about that. Angie got me something that I was actually gonna get her, which is hilarious. And I ended up not getting that for her. This is a Taurus candle, and it's from Anthropologie. And obviously we know that Anthropologie is very expensive, but beautifully packaged. So I'll show you this one. It is absolutely stunning and smells amazing. This one has, okay, let me take my glasses off. This one has warm cardamom, lemon zest, fig, matcha, serenium leaves, coconut water, vetiver, and leather. So like, it is the absolute beautiful, like perfect scent for us Tauruses. And it's in a ceramic, beautiful ceramic cup. You can't see it, it's not focusing, but we'll get there. There we go. There we go. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. So I have not burned this yet because I want to get through some other candles first that I've started. She also got me this. Is so freaking cool. Look at that beautiful, it's a little leather cat bag. So you can put, you know, hide things away in it, keep your change in it. And I'm gonna put the earrings on that she got me that are in here. I screamed out loud when I saw them. Oh my gosh. They are little goldfish bags. You probably can't see that, so maybe I'll put a picture up there. So I'm gonna wear those today. Absolutely love. My Aunt Becky also got me, I don't know, I think this is just really beautiful. It's Create Your Own Calm. It's a journal for quieting anxiety. And this year, anyway, you will know that when I get to my goals and stuff that I do want to really journal this year. So I'm gonna use that. Jen also got me this beautiful vintage vase, and I love that she said that she likes to get me something vintage every year. That's very special to me. So this is one of the Japanese vases, and it's got the pearly, what is it called? Anyway, nothing is focusing. So I got that, and then I got a bucket list calendar from a friend. I got a beautiful real estate bag with like, it's great to advertise because it's got like my name and the company on it. It's really, really cool. I got a cup like that. I got a teacup, beautiful teas, some more wool balls for the dryer, lots of little beautiful things. Those are the majority of the things that I received, and I always feel spoiled. I always feel spoiled, especially with Freddie's family, because they're great gift givers, and which is lovely to have when your mom is gone. So that's everything I received. Okay, so my camera died, and my card got full, and then I ran out of time yesterday. So you're welcome. I'm wearing the same thing, and I didn't really plan that, but I just love my new sweater so much. So it's actually the next day, but let's finish up what I was saying. So I think we got through all of the presents. I was saying how spoiled I feel, and honestly, it's true. Like my mom, let me go back. Okay, I saw a meme or whatever it's called on Instagram, a post saying something about how our moms are who brought the magic to Christmas. Yes, Christmas is about Jesus, but when you actually celebrate what makes it magical, it's our moms. And my mom isn't here. And I have Charlene, Freddie's mom, and she's freaking amazing. But you know, the holidays just feel different when you lose someone. So it's really nice to have a new family that has really fun traditions. Like Christmas Eve is their big celebration night. We do a gingerbread house competition. We play lots of games. We eat good food. We just hang out for a while. And then this year on Christmas Day, my sister cooked. My baby sister Bethany cooked because no one was really around for Thanksgiving this year. And we really love Thanksgiving dinner. So Bethany loves to cook, and so she invited us, and then Charlene and Angie also went over. So it was kind of a mix of families, which honestly is like the true dream, right? Is to merge everybody together. So Christmas Eve, we were with Freddie's family. Christmas morning, Freddie and I opened our gifts together in a very quiet, lovely setting at the house. Then we went over to Charlene's again to open their presents. We came back home and just chilled for a few hours, and then we went to Bethany's in the evening, and we had an amazing Christmas dinner. So again, super spoiled. We were very full and happy. And I also saw another thing online. You know, online is not always bad. That was like, you know, don't ever apologize for getting something thrifted or something handmade or whatever it is. Like, I love giving gifts, and I love giving handmade gifts, thrifted gifts, brand new gifts. And I also feel very appreciative of anything I get as well. So like, I got this vintage vase from Jen. Well, that's very special to me because she knows that that's something I like. That's just a good example. Like, I really do appreciate every little thing that I get. It means the world to me. So I'm just super thankful for everything. For New Year's Eve, we were watching a friend's pup dog, and he is very scared of fireworks, and Noodle is not. So Noodle wanted to eat them. He was screaming at them, barking at them, chasing them, and our poor guest puppy dog was terrified. Had to give him some CBD. He was like sleeping in the bathtub. We put a little handmade like thunder shirt jacket on him. Anyway, so it was a very low-key holiday, but I did spend a lot of time thinking about my word of the year and some big goals. I typically do a word of the year or a feeling because I like everything to have a motivation. So I no longer do like, I want to lose 20 pounds, which I might want to do that, but I let the word or the feeling dictate where all of my goals go, and then it ends up being a more palatable, easier, less overwhelming way to hit goals. And so I wanted to show you guys or talk to you guys about my goals and word of the year. So this year I'm just doing a word of the year. I'm not doing feelings, but my word of the year is create. And I feel like all of the creative things I've done more recently, or maybe we'll say like in the past 3 years, have been for a reason and less for fun. And so I want to bring back creative things just for fun. Like, I want to post them, and if they get no likes, they get no likes. I want to do videos that I want to do because they're fun for me. I want to, you know, grow my business and everything like that, but I just want to create more fun and color and liveliness, and to do it because I want to, not because I have to. So when I set goals, I like to do categories. So I have like a daily routine category, I have work related category, a body, spirituality, hobby, romantic relationship, regular friendships. So I'll start with my daily one. Like my daily routine, I'm pretty good about having a daily routine, and that's been hard for me because transitioning from being a teacher, which you kind of have that routine made for you, transitioning into being a real estate agent where now I really don't have a traditional schedule, was a little bit harder for me. So I've had to work hard to create routines for myself, which actually make me feel good. It's part of my personality type. I really love routine and organization. But what I want to add into my daily routine is journaling, whether that's just talking to the notes on my phone, right? So if I go back to the word create or creative, I don't have to journal the same way every day and the same way every time. Like, it doesn't have to be in this particular journal writing. Like, if I feel like I want to journal, but I'm driving, well, then I'll just talk to myself and make a note in my phone. So I want to just make things a little bit smoother and easier to reach the goals and to accomplish the daily changes that I'm making. And so for that to happen, I think I just need to be a little bit more open. So I do want to do some more journaling. My therapist has told me I need to do it. I used to do it and it worked really well and it helped me a lot. So I just want to get back into daily journaling. And again, that doesn't have to be in the morning or the evening or any specific time. And if I don't feel like doing it one day, then I'm not going to do it, right? But just making it part of a routine. Related to work, well, I have 3 different jobs. So the biggest thing I want to do is to fine tune the office even more. This year and last year, I've done a lot to organize the room and to like bring in new furniture and stuff, but I still think it could be better. So that's the big thing for the job. Because I do real estate out of this, I do beauty and makeup out of this, I do YouTube out of this, I do vintage reselling out of this. And so there's a lot to organize in such a small space. So I definitely have a lot to do there. That's the biggest one. If I can get to it this year, in each of my, like I have goals for each individual job. So real estate, like I have a number goal. For my vintage reselling, this is a if it happens goal, but I'm not going to be mad at myself if I don't do it, which is to set up an Etsy shop. There used to be an app website here in Austin called For All Hers, and it was basically like Facebook Marketplace for women. Felt very safe. I sold probably 75% of my items on that website and it closed down. So it's very hard to sell smaller items on Facebook Marketplace. And so I'm like, okay, I'm selling some of those things on Instagram, but I need a different outlet. And Etsy is just, it seems like a big, monstrous thing to tackle. And so I might just start taking the baby steps. One of the things I got for Christmas, right, that big thing that attaches to the desk, I think for pictures and video, I think that's going to help a lot. And that's taken a lot of anxiety away. And then I think once I get the room organized as well, that'll also lend itself to an easier time transitioning into Etsy, as well as still staying on Instagram and Facebook Marketplace and all that stuff. So regarding the makeup side, I just need to fine tune my kit. I definitely need a new suitcase to put everything in because it's falling apart and that's embarrassing, right? Like you want to put your best foot forward. And then, like I said, real estate, it's more about a numbers game for that. And I don't really feel like talking about number goals on that. For the body, my biggest goal body-wise, physical health, is strength and mobility. I've lost some weight this year and I just need to build the muscle back. So when I set goals, I don't like to make too many changes at the same time. I just know that I cannot be consistent and I cannot stay with that long term if I'm very extreme, because I can do it. I don't need accountability. If I decide to give up this, this, and this, add this, this, and this, and do it 27 times in a day, I'll do that because that's the kind of person I am. But can I sustain that for the rest of my life? Probably not. So I made the first goal to lose the weight, stay active, and I still have some more weight that I would like to lose. But this year, I guess the focus on the physical health is more about building my strength back up. And even more than that, honestly, is mobility. I used to lead our stretch block for color guard, and I would lead an hour-long stretch block, and it was my favorite part of rehearsal. And what's hilarious is now I'll jog for an hour, like a jog walk for an hour, right? I'm not saying like I'm running like 10 miles an hour for an hour, so don't mistake what I'm saying. But I'll exercise for an hour, 2 hours, and feel great. And that's not a problem for me. That's not hard for me. But like to stretch after that, I'm like, nah, I don't want to stretch. And that's something I love to do. And it's taking a toll on my body and I can feel the difference. So strength and mobility is huge for the year. Adding the stretching back in, beefing up my weights routine. Like I already have a routine that I'm doing, but just staying consistent with that, making sure I'm getting my protein, you know, all of those good things. Spirituality, I'm just reevaluating. We have a new pastor. I've talked about this, and I'm just reevaluating if this is the church for me or not, and sitting with like feeling guilty and not loyal and all that stuff, like working through those things through prayer and God and like my friends that go to church, you know, like just having conversations with them and working through that. I just don't know. I don't really know where I'm supposed to be right now. Right now, I'm still at the same church I've been at for literally almost 20 years with a new pastor. So right now that's where I'm at, and I'm just going to pray about it. And that's just a big thing I want to work through this year. Even if I don't make a decision, it's just something I want to start praying about. The hobby thing, I've kind of already talked about that. I just want to be creative when I feel good and post it, whether people like it or not. Like I have not done fun makeup looks in a long time, just for fun. Granted, I have other responsibilities, and my old job, when I came home from work, like I could just do the thing, and on the weekends I could just play around. Well, now every day is different. So my weekends are a lot of times working, and I can't just play around. So I do need to build that time back into it as well to have that more creative outlet, because I do want to do makeup still, but I think the fun was lost for me. So I just need to bring that back and do what feels good. Romantically, I don't know that I want to talk about that too much on the internet, but I used to be a more affectionate person, and I just want to be more affectionate in general. Like I want to give more hugs. Like I tell people I love them all the time, like people I barely know, because I do love them. And I hug people, but like my romantic relationship, I just want to do better there. My friendships, I just want to hang out with them more. Like I want more girl time this year. I want more craft time. I want to go dancing. I want to just like sit and have a nice dinner. I want hot tub time. And I just want to make that more of a regular thing, because I noticed that especially this year, it very much uplifted me. And I think that we are always better in our romantic relationships when we have more friendships and other things outside of that romantic relationship, like seeing it in other people as well. Like the stronger relationships that I see romantically are the ones that have lives outside of their romantic relationships. And I do have a life outside of that. I just want to do more of that this year. And I want to take more pictures. I want to take more friend pictures. I used to dress up and take pictures, like even as an adult, just for fun. Like I want to do more crap like that. Like putting up a stupid backdrop, and like I made like a mid-century hat this year, Christmas hat, where your hair like looks like the Christmas tree, and took pictures. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so freaking fun. I remember loving this a long time ago, and I don't do these fun free things anymore. So just more pictures, more friend time, more craft time, more like dress up and ridiculousness. So those are kind of like the big goals for the year in each category. I don't have like traditional New Year's resolutions, because for me, things are a constant. Like I'm never going to get to the perfect goal. Like physical health is a journey for the rest of your life, right? Building my real estate business is a constant, I don't want to say battle, but it's a constant hustle, right? You're always wanting to be better than the year before. How can I make my place more organized? How can I contact my people better? All of those things. So today we had a big office meeting, and we have this new CRM, which is like where you keep all of your client data, and it's got some really cool tools. So I'm very hyped about the year. I hope you guys are hyped about the year. I feel really good about this year. I'm not going to say it's my year, but I do feel pumped about it. So let me know down below if you guys do resolutions. Do you do word of the year? Do you do feelings? What was your favorite gift that you got this season? Or maybe you don't celebrate, and that's cool too. What was just your favorite thing that you did in December? So anyway, more beauty videos coming up soon. And I think that's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.